left the bar. The next day, Bright called Dave, accusing him of wanting to use him for ritual. And if he doesn't come out clean, it will backfire. Dave was shocked and asked him where all that was coming from. What ritual are you talking about? Then Bright asked Dave why he deleted the video on his phone when he was supposed to be chatting his client, implying that it was Dave who sent one of those boys to cut his hair, and he is giving Dave 3 days to come out clean, or he will post Dave on all social media platforms. Apparently, the video Bright made on the day the hair cutting happened has been deleted, and he claims the video was on his phone before he gave the phone to Dave. And after Dave returned the phone, he couldn't find the video anymore on his gallery and deleted folder. Do you guys remember I said Bright was with 2 of his guys before he called Dave? Strong and Dot One. They were also friends with Dave. To make what transpired next hysterical and sinister, if I am allowed to use those 2 words together, Strong regularly visits Dave. 95% of the time, he often have his lunch and dinner at Dave's place. And sometimes, he eats his 3 square meal at Dave's. Meaning Strong is way more closer to Dave than Dot One is. The 3 days Bright gave Dave to confess his sin came and passed. Mind you, Dave thought it was all a prank, as they always pull pranks on each other before. Then the 4th day, Strong called Dave around 7 a.m., asking if he was around. Dave said yes and asked if he wanted to come over. Strong replied yes. An hour later, there was a knock on the door. Dave went to check and it was Strong. He opened the door for his friend to come in. 2 persons were already in the room. Dave's girl and one of Dave's friends from school days, a man, who happens to live in the same compound as Dave. Dave's girl prepared food and everyone had their fill. Around 3 p.m., there was a knock on the door. Dave wasn't expecting anyone, but went to check. He peeped through the pigeonhole and the person he saw was Dot One. He was reluctant because he instructed his friends to call before coming to visit. He then remembered Strong was around and Dot One must have called Strong. He opened the door. As soon as he did, Dot One, Bright, and 2 other persons rushed in immediately. Strong, that has been there for hours, joined the 4 men that just entered. Dave Gill was surprised and asked what was happening. Haman stood up to intimidate the guys that just walked in, and he was met with double slap, followed by a kick to the tummy. That killed his morale, so he sat down. Dave Gill wanted to shout. She was also met with hot slap and was instructed to sit down, which she did. The next thing they did was collect all their gadgets. Then conversation erupted. Dot One did the questioning. He asked Dave, "So you be ritualist, abi? You don't even see who to use, you won't come use your own guy." He kept on going by asking Dave, where you keep the hair or where you carry am go. Dave wanted to talk and was met with a hot slap. He asked same questions again. Dave wanted to still answer, but was met with another resounding slap. They collected all their physical cash. Already had collected all their devices. They then took Dave to a remote bush. There, they pointed a gun at Dave, saying they will shoot him dead if he doesn't confess. One of the 5 guys was recording everything. Dave didn't say anything to avoid being slapped. They hit him some couple of times, but he said nothing. One of the guys got pissed at his silence and stabbed him on the chest with a penknife, calling him a ritualist. Bright then stopped them from inflicting more pain on him. Bright took him to a clinic so they can treat him, paid for the treatment, then took him back home, returned their devices, but kept Dave's Apple's Watch. The people he spent the night with, he did nothing to them. Dave almost died, but God kept him alive. The scar is a reminder of what his guy's guy did to him. Till date, he hasn't forgotten the ordeal. He has forgiven Bright, but hasn't forget. Dave's brother wanted to take up the matter, but Dave asked him to forget about it. I feel Bright should have confronted the people he spent the night with instead of doing what he did. Questions of the series. Do you think what Bright did was inspired by hate and jealousy? Do you guys think Dave should have retaliated? Drop your answers in the comment section.